Like when you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, yes. You know, just doing a dinner.
Yeah. You say it so nonchalantly too. Yeah, I made $1 million yesterday. You know, it ain't no big deal. You know.
You know, we made $1 million yesterday. We made $1 million today. We set up, you know, another just a small deal.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Just, you know, we do dinners worldwide and we make millions just doing dinners.
Yeah. Well, if I ever have you for a dinner, I'm gonna need it to be free, man. I can't pay no $1 million. Like.
We could do 100 dinners.
Yeah.
You know,
Massive debt. Again, Floyd is going broke. Instead of Floyd having all these bank robberies and whatever else he was bragging about.
50 Cent has once again brought his complicated history with Floyd Mayweather back into the conversation. During a recent live interview, the rapper addressed the reported $7.3 million tax debt connected to Mayweather. And 50 didn't exactly choose his words carefully, bluntly referring to Floyd as broke while discussing the situation. That comment immediately shifted attention back toward the former champion's reported financial problems. At this point, the history between 50 Cent and Mayweather is well known, so whenever 50 brings Floyd's name up, people listen, and that includes Floyd himself. The two have had plenty of tension over the years, which is why even a short comment from 50 can quickly get people talking. 50 also touched on the idea of making it appear like the two are constantly angry or have ongoing issues. But now, with the recent reports surrounding Mayweather's taxes, their old tension has once again become a major talking point.
Tractor Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see I, R, or S in that ring taking no blows. And I'm supposed to send them, yep, you're supposed to send them their cut. That's the way it works. And what
you owe them about half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give them that 33%.
Yeah.
Skip, I get it, and I get the fact like all they're gonna do is waste my.
Mayweather's financial situation has reportedly taken another serious turn, with the Internal Revenue Service filing a tax lien involving millions of dollars in unpaid taxes from multiple years. According to documents reviewed by Ring magazine, the IRS has also notified Mayweather that it intends to revoke his U.S. passport over what it describes as an unresolved, seriously delinquent tax debt. Ring magazine reported the development through its official X account, while also raising questions about Mayweather's upcoming exhibitions. His scheduled exhibitions against kickboxer Mike Zambitis and Mike Tyson could reportedly be in jeopardy because of the unresolved tax situation. So now, this isn't just about a reported debt sitting on paper, because the situation could potentially affect Mayweather's ability to take part in those planned exhibitions.
On with what I thought was a situation that you couldn't break down between 50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC, there's no seal, it's not incorporated, it's just
the name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouths.
Right. See, so technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork.
The reported tax debt is said to be more than $7.25 million, assuming those reports are accurate. Naturally, that has raised questions about what this could mean for Mayweather's plans going forward. It's also sparked another debate over whether Floyd's financial position is really as strong as he continues to present it. But Mayweather has pushed back hard on the criticism and rejected any suggestion that he's struggling financially. Floyd has made it clear that he believes he's still bringing in massive amounts of money. In fact, he claimed that he can make millions of dollars in just one day. those comments seemed intended to dismiss the idea that tax problems and other financial controversies have weakened his position. And that response fits with the image Mayweather has built over the years around money, luxury, and financial success.
The fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual, the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
Helping with Mayweather Promotions, and it's not there. I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together.
Put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions. I get it all the way together. Sign the actual fighters. We had acquisition of Gamboa. It's like I had to negotiate a release. It was $1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him.
Mayweather has consistently pointed to his boxing earnings, investments, and various business ventures when discussing his financial position. But his issues with the IRS didn't suddenly appear with this latest controversy. Floyd was already dealing with tax-related scrutiny years ago, including in 2017 when he filed a petition with the U.S. tax court seeking more time to pay his 2015 tax liability. At the time, Mayweather argued that while he owned substantial assets, much of his wealth was tied up in real estate and other investments that weren't easily converted into cash. His plan was to use the massive payday from his upcoming fight with Conor McGregor to take care of the remaining tax balance. Now that history has become relevant again as new reports continue to raise questions about Mayweather's finances. And when you look at the broader history of boxing, there are plenty of legendary fighters whose financial situations became part of their stories as well.
Of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million.
The possibility of Floyd Mayweather returning to the ring has now created another layer to the conversation. His planned rematch with Manny Pacquiao has only intensified the speculation surrounding what could be behind a potential comeback. Some fans are wondering whether Floyd would return strictly for competition and legacy, or if financial factors could also influence that decision. That question has become even more noticeable with reports of tax problems and other legal disputes involving Mayweather. So, if Floyd does fight again, the attention probably won't be limited to what happens inside the ring. There's been a long history of legendary boxers returning to competition after experiencing financial pressure, and Mayweather is now facing similar speculation. And with 50 Cent continuing to speak on Floyd, their complicated relationship adds another element to an already closely watched situation.
Mayweather, let's go. So now he has filed $175 million
lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Recknitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades. Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Recknitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set.
It's easy to forget just how close 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather once were, considering where their relationship stands today. Their friendship reportedly started around 2002, and over the years, the two became closely connected through business ideas and public support for one another. That relationship even reached the point where, in 2011, they announced plans to create a film production company called Mayweather Productions. 50 Cent was also regularly around Floyd, including walking him to the ring for several major boxing events. Back then, everything between them looked extremely solid, which made the eventual fallout even more surprising to fans. What started as a close friendship eventually became one of the most public feuds connected to boxing and entertainment. Now their relationship is viewed in a completely different light, with both 50 Cent and Mayweather repeatedly trading criticism in public.